Hello, hello. Welcome to Side Divine. This is your first time, welcome. This is not your first time, welcome. So, tonight, I did say I was going to come back and do some yes or no questions, but as always, gotta warm up. So, a collective read. I'm gonna start with that. Hello, Champagne. How are you? Hello, Jazz. You turned on notifications for me, thank you. Okay. How you guys doing? It's a lot of reaching for me to do. One really strong arm. Alright. So, I hope you guys are doing well this evening. Well, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And thank you, Champagne Goddess. And thank you for the reminders. The hair, I guess, courtesy of Mattel. Barbie hair, yay. This is, I don't want to comb my hair. So thank you. 12:51 a.m. It's really late. I'm sorry. I should learn to start earlier. I want to, like, that's why I hop on. I'm trying to hop on in the middle of the day. Because I'm literally, like, I'm at my desk early in the morning, but I choose to do 12 million other things. So, I would like to go a little bit earlier. For comfort for everyone else. I think I'm just more of a night owl. Champagne, yes. Nighttime. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. Really I don't sleep well. I know I don't. I don't help myself. I know that. Can't help it. Not the best thing, but almost midnight. Wow. All right. Well, we're all just bad sleepers, huh? Only 3 scoops of ice cream for you guys tonight. Not 5. You're all bad. Addition. Only 3 scoops, right? Opposite. All right. So, Jazz, you were asking about a reading. And before the end of the chat, I got a sense about somebody getting some friend zone stuff, friend issues. Yes, Jess. Only 3 scoops of ice cream. I see what you wrote there. All right, so you had a question. So let's warm up. Let me warm up, rather. I don't know why I brought you guys all in on that. Sorry. Okay. So let's go title cards. while I try to quiet my mind. All right. So what I see, I don't know if this applies to anyone. Collective reading. Casual furniture. I don't know of a globally recognized other furniture store, so it's casual furniture. This can be connections, events. Feels like connections that the word I get is enterprising. Some of you may be seeing the tip of the iceberg financially. Connected to this, though, I mean, like, there's synchronicity here. Somebody may have great opportunities in work, business, but maybe a little too focused on doing it all by yourself. Some of you have just gone through too much with the others. I heard 6. Okay. I did. Okay. Okay, 6, do you have any data to go here? It is what it is. It is what it is. Anything else?
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
One more.
Snake! Snake! Snake!
Okay. I get that from that, maybe someone choosing to work alone could be better if there was partnership, limiting partnerships, limiting connections. Can be umbrella thinking a little bit. Someone who's gone through bad connections or working with others, connecting with others who can't carry the weight, or then the perfect drug. So for some, complete absolute control is the perfect drug. Somebody may be turning down a connection because, wow. Okay, so this is the second time the card comes back. The live action role player. Doesn't have to be like live on video, but can be love, can be the one who comes through, and if there's like even a hint of loss, you could be pushing away. Get chaos, coming out of chaos, going for, coming out of chaos. It doesn't necessarily need to be always moving, but as much could be elevating the way you think, differentiating, aware that you don't think like the others, moving to a peaceful place. For others, you are going someplace. You're tripping. Others may not even agree with where you're going, but mm, like okay. I don't think any of you came here strictly to kiss other people's backsides. So there's that. So who are you dealing with at this time? Collective. Some of you are with, okay. Some of you are in some type of time warp. You may be financially focused at this time, working on your craft, working on your gifts. You may see your time as being a little bit more important. And when I say little, I mean a lot. Some of you are recognizing the time wasters, the gossips, the okay, feel separate. Somebody's aware of the one who's following them way too much. Okay, I get the sense of umbrella thinking. Umbrella being like, I think like this, everybody, the world, one nail and a hammer. It's processing the opinions of too many people. And there's a test here. It's a sudden awareness test, like, okay, you can keep going like this, or you can break the chain. Now I hear Fleetwood Mac. The chain. I think there's somebody dealing with people who thought you would be comfortable in one place, doing one thing forever. I hear Midnight Train to Georgia. Gladys Knight, thank you. Someone's leaving? Okay. Thirsty is here twice. Okay, let's clarify that. Somebody's dealing with someone. Alternatively, somebody can be becoming someone who's not taking the test, not listening to the others, chaotic mind, threatening energy. Be careful. I hope this is nobody in this room. I get I get the energy of somebody who's like, oh God, now I hear, who? Hungry like the wolf. Somebody may be dealing with someone who is dangerous, thirsty. Be very careful of the thirsty ones. That's weird. Sorry. I hope it works the way it looks. I'm trying to identify who that energy is. The fixed belief, hands on, trouble taking no for an answer energy coming somebody's way. Um, Feels like the energy of somebody who who conversates their dangerous nature. It's like hearing it in, oh, okay, my eyes go to the events. If somebody's going to an event of some sort, there's, shit goes, this is traveling to an event through connections of somebody. And things kind of escalate. I hope that ain't it either. Okay, it feels like an event. Somebody allows someone to go with them, but not like okay, not like travel to the event, but someone met at an event. Um, Something financial or that cost to attend. Perhaps someone goes alone, and good with that, and meets the live action role player who is a pretender. Maybe someone doesn't need to be escorted back to their room without a kitchen knife or something. Feels like conversating too much, the perfect drug. Perhaps there is a perfect drug. Someone tripping, the cards are sinking poorly right now. The energy of someone who looks good, looks safe, likes power, sneaky, petty, mean. Feels like a false person here. But because it's in reverse, it isn't it isn't clear because it's unchecked, it's hidden. Ah, okay, listen, I'm getting tired. Something is denied in this meeting, in this exchange. It's something is denied. An act of generosity, an offer is denied. Someone is bothered by that. It starts a dark game. Rejection. Rejection. The obsessive. Strength required. Thirsty one. 6. Challenges. Many challenges. Hater. Hateful energy. The broken giver. The experimenter. Multi-lover. Pleasure before pain. Always. Very intense person. Be very... Be careful. I didn't intend for that reading to go like that. Sorry. If that helps somebody, it was worth it then. Um, 6. Do you want to clear that data or add to it?
You underestimate my power.
One more.
Hold on. This whole operation was your idea.
One more.
This is fucked. This is not right. This is not cool. This is fucking bullshit.
Can you give me something funny to clear the air, please?
Yeah, this is big brain time.
That helps. One more.
Don't stop, yeah, hey. Don't stop, yeah, hey.
Hello, Rambling Bunny. Wow. Ladies, be careful. Even fellas, you just never know. But a casual event could be just going out, meeting someone. Those of you ladies comfortable going to the club by yourself or anything like that, I'm gonna need you to be like 10 times past careful. Oh, yeah. Gonna need you to skip that lesson. Gonna need you to skip that one. And remember that I said you're going to hear it in this person's conversation. It's like the person who just met you and they're telling you like dark jokes or they got like weird comeback comments or it's just oddity in the conversation. Ooh, that is coming. Be careful. All right. Let's try something different, like a yes or a no question, if you happen to have one. Uh, but please pay attention and try not to spam the chat. Chaz, if you had your question, you want to go first? That is heavy energy. Ooh-wee. Everybody must use their psychic powers the next 7 days. Just for awareness. Should you move on the current date that you have planned? Okay. So, don't know how all that applies, but lots of no's. But these are coming out as chosen no's. Like you're gonna choose it. Um, Feels like a lot of interruption or other beings, other people having something to do with the no. I like energies on both ends, at both destinations, where you want to go and where you are. But it looks like choices. Love yourself is here too, so I don't know if somebody's guilting you. There's a wishful thinking going on here. I keep hearing the word priority. Priorities. Searching. You may have somebody creating obstacles, a hidden agenda. That is weird. Okay. What the fuck? Do you know what I just heard? I hear Toys R Us, the Toys R Us song, If You Live in America. You know what that song is. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They've got so much, they've got so much, I can't hear the rest, something that I can play with. Are you stalling? Because there's an unchosen test, afraid to trust the self, something. Giving up too much, fears, letting somebody create that. Feels like feels like human hurdle. And I also feel like if it's a human hurdle, it's one you're allowing. Ultimately, though, I do get yes. Like after going through some shit, ultimately there's a yes, but you may have obstacles at this time or regarding the time you're talking about. But divinity is here twice. Your divinity. So your choice. Here's something about driving. Who's gonna drive? I don't know if that's a song, but now my brain just forced a song. Rick Ocasek from the Cars. Oh, Lord. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? I have no idea how that applies. But you have a lot of choice here to make. They got a million toys at Toys R Us that I could. Thank you, Eskimo. And now that song is gonna be stuck in my head all night. Thank you, Eskimo. You made me read it. Now I see it. Now I'm gonna have to go listen to it to get it out of my head. I don't want to grow up because if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid. That's hilarious. I love Toys R Us too. But listen, you have choices to make. I do feel like a human hurdle is happening or going to be a part of changing on the date or something. Or try to. Wishful thinking come wishful thinking comes back, is what I'm saying. Well, there's your test. But there's some. Oh, If you really have a test, your ass ain't studying for it. You ain't studying, are you? Because when it's time to take the test, you don't want to be like, oh shit, what does that mean? Hopefully you're not bad like I was. We won't talk about my driving test. We just won't do that. You know who the hurdle is? That song is really stuck in my head. Six, can you put something else into the air?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
You have anything better than that, please? Fax machine. One more. I'm trying to get that damn song out of my head. Sorry. I know I'm not the only one suffering right now. I'm sorry. I put that out there. All right. Do you have another direction you want me to go in, Jazz? Unless your brain is now like completely drowning in the sound of that song. Okay. Fair enough. Lord Rambling Bunny. That's a beautiful suggestion, and I think you like your hearing, so I'm not gonna sing. I bet you like your hearing. I'm not gonna sing. Eskimo, I see what you're up. And yes, yeah. It was the question and answer, not the actual driving. Having to actually like, what lane is this, and what do the dotted lines mean? And like, I don't know. It means move. Like, it means I'm in the fast lane. You still over there. You know, it's never a good thing for me. Pop quiz. Oh no, Rambling Bunny. You need the other ear. Pretty sure you need that. Not singing. I should not sing. I will not. That's the one thing I can guarantee you. Here at this channel, there will be no singing. None at all. Okay. All right. Well, good. That was easy. Okay. There. Oh, second. Well, are you gonna type it out? Don't type it out. I'll block you. Are you gonna type the whole song out there? All right. I'm gonna assume your first DMV driving. Hey, as long as you passed and you got the license. I have a feeling, though, the goal is to get us all riding bikes. New world. New world coming up ahead. You have a different one. Oh, wait a minute. It is a new world. Not much we can do about that. Well, no, there is stuff we can do. We're just not going to do it. We're just not going to do it. And that's the hard part. It's the frog in the boiling pot. Ain't that right, Six?
Is that like a personal attack or something?
Oh. Six is woke. Okay. If we don't have any yes or no questions and everybody's data is together, then that's fucking fantastic. We can move into world issues. Unless someone has a yes or no, speak up now or forever hold your peace. I'll do a collective for world events coming soon. Nobody? Okay. Y'all are quiet. Alright, well, let's get rid of that. Alright. No, I guess that doesn't really apply, huh? Nah, fuck it, I'll leave it. Anyways. Six, do you want to get us started here with something nice? Something events, world events for, let's just say, now through June.
All women are queens. If she breathes, she's a god.
Profound. I am feeling that. Anything else?
You weren't supposed to do that.
Anything else?
Is it possible to learn this power?
I don't know. Okay. So let's talk about the world events. Now through where's my other pen? Cat dug it. So May 13th, which is always a good number, right? May 13th through we'll just say July the 1st. Keep the numbers. Change. Not sure why the word came through penicillin. What the fuck? Okay. Anywho. Penicillin. That's weird. All right. Start off with a couple of title cards. World events. The bottom of the deck, alternative timelines. So what comes out is incoming, the reversal of gratitude, the selfish ones, selfish options, dirty deeds. This came out in the reading earlier. New cycles for selfish people. New cycles for groups. Changes for smaller groups. I get the sense of luring, lure, gifts for control, gifts, gifts for control. It's not really. So some of us are going to be hearing about someone being enriched, a group. This feels like land, one land and another land. Incoming offers, connections. Someone is making a choice, and it affects everyone, but it's mostly to cover their ass. Dirty deeds. Selfish options and dirty deeds. New cycles. New cycles that you'll just be grateful that anything is. This has to be the mask off. But it feels like an offer between two countries, two. I don't even know what that means. I don't like politics. I'm so sorry. Like I'm just gonna tell you what I'm hearing, and I'll learn along the way, or y'all will tell me if that shit applies or not. Go to comments. Um, so the word I keep hearing, principalities. I keep hearing the word principalities. 8, 9, 7, 6, 5. Incoming. We're gonna hear about something. Oh wow. I hope this isn't another rocket thing. Something else is hitting the ground. Incoming. 3, 2. Coming in, being. One of you is going to hear about somebody having heart issues. The ruler. The ruler. Medication. Oh. So there's going to be something said about. Sorry. I keep getting this like something to do with medication. Greed, envy, lies. I keep getting this statement I don't want to say. Sorry, you guys. This is weird. So, I don't even want to vibrate that into existence. I really just don't. You can read my sloppy handwriting, enjoy. Somebody in a high up place. I don't want to tell you if it's real or if it's just what is being told. But someone has an option, is being given an option for freedom. I'm trying to skip over that data right there, so I'm trying to move out of that right now. Selfish options. Somebody has an option to tell people what the fuck is going on. Somebody has an option to make an announcement and tell the truth about something. The word I heard is living catastrophe. 2 words, sorry. Someone chooses self over the others. I don't know what that is either. I heard pharmaceutical grade. Pharmaceutical grade. It's going to be something. I don't want to use the word, but I think we're all thinking of the same thing. I'm not reading that data. But if you know, you know. All right. So there's going to be a group, Dirty Deeds, an opportunity to speak up on it, but better to not do so and to give the others something to be grateful for. Gratitude. Um, Gratitude for some selfishness, selfish options for others. So I do sense that we're going to be hearing about something medicine. A lot of people, I don't, I'm not saying, okay, an ending. Fucking, okay. No, I'm done. Okay. Can't have endings three different fucking ways. Now here's 10 million ways that I choose one. Bro. I do get the something being the fill-in word that comes as broadcast. I'm getting anxious. Feels like the energy of some news ain't nobody gonna like hearing. Someone making a selfish choice that has it is a global, it affects the entire ball. It's not really a ball, but that's what we all call it. I keep hearing the words the box. The box. Don't know what the fuck that means. The box. Something in a box? There'll be news about groups working together who should not be. There will be news about fake fights. Questionable, destructive, creative people doing dirty deeds. Power. This is actually my Powerball card. Power over the ball. Secrets. Secrets that can change a lot of things. Secrets that can change a lot of things. Would clarify a lot of loss. Would force a restart. And 11. A forced restart. Some of you are going to start hearing about or paying more attention to the new redesign or reset. The new cycles, the new rules, the new greed. Some of you, this is catching my attention. I wanted to say group. The word that comes through is consortium. I'm stepping out of that data. This shit, now it's words now we got words I'm like, huh? Okay, so there's a group. Their greatest skill is the creation of what looks like peace and harmony. But at a distance, it looks like a garden. But up close, you discover it's flowers that are those things you buy from the 99-cent store that are made out of plastic. Some of you are going to be learning information that will turn the world for you. Whew. Okay. I think the biggest problem I see with this reading is the selfish options. 0 at the bottom of the deck. The optical illusion. And the 9. We love the haters, the group of haters with the secrets. A lot of completion. A lot of things being permanently fixed. Cycles. Selfish options. Five of Cups and the Magician. This is fun, isn't it? All right, well, we get the Five of Cups. This can be clarification or awareness of loss, a major loss, regret. Someone unable to move on because they are going through something that isn't so great here, caused by someone else. We get that when we see the Magician. The Magician is, in some decks, committing an act of magic upon others. You see the Magician, and then you see so you see the Magician, and then the smaller one. Got the star there. I mean, it's magic upon the others. So we'll be hearing about people's decisions that affect all. 4 of Pentacles, Lord of Earthly Power. 6 of Wands, Choice. Okay, so I like this. I'm good with this completion here. Feels like people pushing back, energies deciding what's good for them. People deciding a process is over. Could be the mask stuff. Can be the mask stuff too, but there is completion. People wanting to earn money, get money. People want to be in control of their lives and unblock the blocks. Change, breathe. 6 of Wands over there. This to me feels like it's a part of the gratitude. Like you're going to be grateful for your freedom again, right? And while, yeah, it used to be freedom for each, like this much. It's this much here, and you'll still be thankful. So it feels like, because Lord of Victory came out as a choice. But it's almost like you're happy to have the choice. In love with potential, in love with what could be. Now I hear that ridiculous song, A Whole New World. Some are just really too happy to get out to pay attention to new rules. The Hangman, Spirit of the Mighty Waters. I think that's John Mayer waiting on the world to change. I hear that. King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. And the wheel is in reverse. So it's like a direction that later on may come back with bad luck. I don't like that thought. Feels like people uh, expecting things to go one way, and it may go that way for a little while, but I hope that ain't it. I keep hearing the words back indoors. Going back indoors. Selfish options. Like, this is the energy of luring. You want your freedom back, you do this. So I think we're going to hear more about rules and who gets to play and who doesn't get to play outside. Some will be waiting for further clarification. Others will not be giving a fuck. This is going to hurt business. Lord of Wealth. Lord of Wealth, Ten of Pentacles. Comes out as a choice, though. So somebody's trying to, or a consortium, is fucking with people's money. A situation is realized, maybe, that okay, I keep hearing 99 versus the 1%. Lord of Pleasure, Six of Cups, but in reverse. And that's a secret plan. The one that enriches some, but not all. Now, it suggests independence, yeah. But at what cost? Because it's controlling the pleasure of many. And if you look closely at the bottom of the card, it's really one hand. Looks like one hand, one set of fingers, one vine that takes care of the others. All right. And Natalie, if you're here, it's a collective reading. Three of Cups, Lord of Abundance. So it's like being gifted, being given your freedom, freedom to express or go outdoors with family, friends. It's like mother lets you outside. People will be looking forward to change. But then there's the Nine of Cups. Who do you have to answer to? So I feel like we're going to be hearing more rules, regulations. This can be the mass stuff. What I don't like, though, is the hearts of that statement. That's dark shit. But it does feel like hearing something that is atrocious that clarifies the greed of a few. Someone who does not tell the truth and then their dirty deeds get revealed. This feels like it doesn't feel like no celebrity shit. This feels like people who make rules or something that level. Okay. Hmm. 6, do you want to add anything to that data? My phone turned off. Okay. Never does that. 6, do you have anything?
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
I don't know. Did I? Moving on. Anything else?
Execute Order 66.
Well, don't just go weird on us. Anything else?
Surprise, motherfucker!
Incoming. Okay. Feels like somebody's going to be. Feels like scandal news. I just got the sense of some kind of scandal news where somebody gets in the middle of some shit and they don't give a fuck. Whoever this is, the ruler, maybe the word is leader, leader, somebody. It's somebody everybody should be able to trust, but negative. Oh. Okay. Hey, you guys. Sorry. I was trying to do a collective reading on global events. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna guess Natalie bounced out. Yuritsa. I'm gonna stop there on that collective reading before I say some ill shit. But I do get the sensation of somebody, I keep getting implicated in something, and they don't give a fuck. And it affects a lot of fucking people. Dirty deeds, people giving you things they think you should be grateful for. Giving you options, but selfish ones. And somebody trying to have global power, affect the globe, uh, bring destruction, or destructive creations. I feel like that's more clarity here. But bad, more clarity. Somebody who doesn't give a fuck. That's weird. I don't think people will see it as a power grab or a global control thing. I don't think people see it that way. I think people just see greed and selfishness, but not on the big ball scale. And I did feel chest issues, so we may be hearing about someone in a position of power, GOV, having some heart issues. And the word I got was the ruler. And that was the 13th through end of June, July 1st. You're, Eureka, you're so anxious. I'm just trying to I want to keep notes on this stuff now. I can expand on that another time. I definitely don't want to sit here doing a chat with that level of kind of discussion. I don't want to go too far on that. It gets weird. I feel like there's a alternative line on standby is what I heard. Bro. The art less and subtraction. So it's like something is waiting or a new, it's like I see a train being moved to a different train track. It did work like this. Hey, guess what? Now it works like this. Surprise, motherfucker. Anything else you want to add to that, Six? Six, that's creepy. Let's try that again, okay? Nicer.
Yeah, boy!
I like that one, thank you. I'll stop there. Okay, Eureka. Eureka, do I have social media? I have an Instagram with the same name. All right, so what was your question, Eureka? If really, is Jonathan gonna text you back? You are thirsty. Eureka, Eureka. Girl, you too young for this kind of focus. You too young for this. Child. What else could you be doing with your brilliant mind? What else could you be doing besides making up stuff? All right. Wow. Eureka. You're a little bit extra focused on what? Are you bored? Are you bored? I know you have a lot of potential. Why do you keep forgetting? Eureka. Why you be tripping? Not supposed to be focusing on them. They supposed to be focused on you. While you're busy. You're supposed to be too busy. supposed to be too busy working on something creative. Listen, the card keeps coming out of the deck, so I'm gonna need you to focus. Not on your person, though. You're supposed to be focused on something for you. But you have tunnel vision, so I don't really know all about that part. I guess this doesn't work at all. But you have an opportunity to be honest with yourself about something, right? Overthinking. What are you doing that isn't good right now? Uh, Lizzie, this isn't your. Lizzie is subtexting, or subchatting. I don't know what these words mean. Eureka, honey. Oh, never mind. You're in the middle of a lesson. Okay. Well, I guess the lesson involves your beautiful imagination, which could probably write books, make paintings. I bet that brain could do a lot of things right now. At the bottom of the deck, though, start there. What you're going through with your wanting or paying this much attention to someone, that can last a long time, that behavior. Very distracting. Yeah. So look busy. The person you want, or the ones that might want to give you attention, they notice when you stop noticing them. Eureka, you're supposed to be paying attention to me. Lizzie is just chatting, but she's relating to the reading. So don't overthink it. See, anxiety brain? Eureka, you need to chill. Anxiety brain all over the place. Marie Liana. Marie Liana. Will you and E get back together? He chased you like you've never been chased before? That sounds creepy. That sounds kind of creepy. Uh-oh, champagne. Hey, champagne. It is 11 o'clock where I'm at. I'm going to need you to keep your logic to yourself, okay? Keep your logical statements over there. Testing in progress. Testing in progress, young lady. People at work, I don't need you be bopping through here with truth. Calm down. I don't need you be bopping through here with a whole cup of truth. Chill, please. 6, could you say something to your girl, Champagne?
That's a lot of damage.
I tried to tell her that. Can you explain to her?
All women are queens. If she breathes, she's a god.
Oh yes, that is delicious. That is righteous. Thank you. I know, but you walking through the testing facility with talking, just whispering out the answers and stuff. Yeah. No, it is Thursday, just before Friday. Ain't nobody ready for truth. Calm down. Sorry, y'all. Got champagne walking through with the answers to the test, messing it up for people. So we gonna people having experiences. Euritha's right in the middle. If you can't tell, Euritha is focused. She is she's running that NASCAR track. There's no cars on the track, just her and her person running that NASCAR track. Is it left turns? All left turns? You'll come out of that data when you're ready, my dear. But yes, Eureka, uh, it isn't a bad thing to be careful of your energy and who you're focused on. Okay? But don't forget you're awesome. Because when you forget it, there are people who will stop talking to you about it. So be careful. I'm moving out of your data. I have to. I have to move out of your data. Renee, are you a star seed? I don't know. Did your parents work in Hollywood? That was a horrible joke on my end. See, because if your parents were stars, you were somebody's star seed. I might not be the person to answer that question, my dear. Renee, sorry about that. Oh, you dropping music in here, okay? Rambling bunny. All right, you guys. Need to move out of the sketchy data. Gooey crush data. Crush. All right. Trying not to touch 6 anymore. Did anybody else have any questions? If not, can I have some ice cream? Who remembers the ducky from Pretty in Pink? Oh, you going way back. I don't remember that. Nice guys finish last. You know, it's probably not enough time to speak about that. But nice guys finish last because nice guys keep trying to go for stand in line with all the other. Listen, nice guys wouldn't have to finish last if they would fuck the lesser attractives. If the nice guys would stop trying to go for the hottest chick in the room, you wouldn't finish last. If the nice women wouldn't go for the bad boys and the broken puppy dogs, you would have long lasting loves with someone who didn't look like a supermodel. Boop. If some of y'all would get off your high horse and go fall in love with a Build-A-Bear, you wouldn't have any fucking problems with love. A lot of you have problems with love and relationships because you keep trying to date somebody that looks better than you. You're supposed to date down. Don't you guys know the key? Here's the key. If you know you look good, Don't fucking date someone else who looks good. You date somebody where it's like, like when people see you guys together, they're like, you guys are together? Because the lesser attractive person knows the score, especially if you get a Build-A-Bear. And if you're running into nice guys who are narcissists, you're running into guys who put on a show. That means you're talking about the representatives. I'm talking about the truly nice guys. Before they drown in the abyss of chick energy and confusion. If everybody would stop fucking people out of their league, if guys would stop requesting that women look a certain way, be a certain build, if we could all just be bald and fat and happy, there'd be no problems with relationships if we were all equal and we felt it, right? Okay, Rambling Bunny, while you over here trying to advertise your beliefs. Nice guys, yeah, I think the truly nice guys, y'all ain't even checking for them dudes. Real talk. Ladies, ladies by far and large ain't checking for them dudes. You're not. And we all want what's attractive to the eyes first. Trouble with that is what's attractive to the eyes is attractive to more than one set of eyes. By the time you have an opportunity to learn about the heart, you know, a lot of people get bored because looks fade. Be friends first, Lizzie? Come on. We've all tried that shit. Friends with benefits. You can't be friends with somebody who doesn't know how to be friends with someone of the opposite sex. If they've only been led around, or this is why one of the reasons I think it's like we should be more closer. We should be closer to each other as a people, especially when there's no fathers in the home and there's nothing. There's too many women raising men, and then those men try to have relationships with women, and they only know how to have a relationship with their mother. So if you ain't washing their clothes and patting them on the booty and telling them how good they are, shit falls apart. They could put up a front. Yeah, then there's what Marie's talking about. The Madonna whore. I love you, you're hot in that tight dress when I met you, but now you're my woman and my friends want to fuck you, and we're talking about kids, so I can't hit it from the back the way I used to. So we're not going to have different sex. Missionary. Lights on, boring. And I'm going to go fuck that chick across the street. But if we were all fat and ugly and us ladies could get rid of the hair and we could just let the hair grow in the armpits and everywhere else, we would all be even, right? No, no wigs, no weaves, no braids, nothing. Just raw, natural self. No soap, no water. Just like the animals in the jungle. Would be all exactly the same, right? No? Even my belly disagreed and I burped on that one. Sorry. And it'd be nice to be friends. I wish that could be the case with guys, but if people ain't mature enough for friendship, and that's hard. And I talk to a lot of guys, especially with relationship stuff, and I get a lot of questions from guys like, What can I do to get a woman's attention? I talk to the guys y'all won't fuck. I talk to the husbands. Wives that have stopped fucking. They're fans. They're fans of porn. The guys who are standing in the drive-through and you won't fuck him because he smells like Taco Bell. Or he don't drive the latest car. And there you go, Eskimo. But wait a minute though. It's a mother-son thing. So it's the older, it's the pretty pink, baby blue, it's what is it, the summer and the fall or whatever? Spring, winter, what the fuck ever. That's a motherly. She keeps things going. He likes the experience of it all. He likes the direct. And she's probably very motherly. She's probably very complimentary. Probably says all the nice things. She has a different understanding of relationships. The younger one wants she wants to follow what was told by the mother. Find somebody who will take care of you. And then goes the hunt. Lizzie, all the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. What are you writing? Lizzie, you haven't had sex. Well, listen, you could. Furniture's always out there. The problem, I think, is all the hoop jumping, getting to know people. Are they a good person? Are they going to be a waste of time in bed? Or a whole serial killer? The world is dangerous. There are layers. I agree, Eskimo. Hey, I still want to, I still bow down on bended knee to Lisa Bonet, though. She's still my shero. I don't give a damn how she acquired it. The skills, she got the skills. I wouldn't, I don't think any of us, would mind that. The age thing in a relationship, if that's what it, yes. if that's what, if we could all have something like that, a lot of things possible. Guys like younger women. Why can't women like younger men? I don't see a problem with it at all. Within legal boundaries, naturally. Oh, hello, Lydia. Did you get the job at the bakery? Are you serious? All her baby daddies are heavies. Ooh, I don't know who all Erica Badu's baby daddies are. Hey, Serenity Breeze. What's poppin'? Fair enough. How you doing, Queen? Okay, so I have a question for you guys. Do you guys like the pick a deck, select a deck reads? Because I was thinking about doing more of those too. I like to kick around ideas way too much, but it was a thought. Um, or is the lives enough? Is that Lydia? Who are you? Lydia. All right. You like to pick a cards. Thank you, Chloe. Andre 3000. She fucked the DLC? Really? Wow. I thought she had all her kids with Andre 3000. Hmm. Interesting. I follow her on Instagram. She's a weird one. She's a weird one. I mean, beautiful woman, though. Don't get me wrong. We should all hope to age so beautifully. I'll give her that. But photographs and stuff on her, like, just weird. I have no idea what she's doing half the time. Like, what does that picture mean? Oh, though, since we're gossiping about celebrities, did you guys see Nicki Minaj? Okay, Rambling Bunny, thank you for your input. Lately, more into the lives. Okay, Lydia, thank you for that. Okay, hopefully, Serenity, hopefully different is not the worst. Ugh. Okay, Chloe, you heard Nicki's mixtape. Was it good? It was fire. Okay. Well, listen, I follow another. I subscribe to another channel, Nosy Ho, Nosy Ho Live. Pretty woman, gorgeous woman. But she was showing Nicki Minaj's Instagram show. I guess she thought she was gonna do some rap stuff. Nicki's titties are huge. They're like cartoon inflatable huge. Like, whoa. Outside of that perverted moment on my part, um, Nikki was a, Nikki was engaging in a little bit of the boogie sugar. I've seen that in Hollywood before already. The famous allergies. I have a cigarette to that. Then she told a story about how she saw a card and it made her cry. Literally right in the middle of the stream, her nose starts to drain out on her face. Like, but outside of that, she had Drake come on and talk, and Drake's got the jaw going 20 miles a minute. The industry's cruel, man. The industry's a beast. Good night, Rambling Bunny. Yeah, listen. It's probably less obvious when you're surrounded by other people in the industry. distractions, um, carefully crafted shots. The most thankless job in Hollywood, period, bar fucking none, is the editor. The most thankless. It's not as important as a doctor, and many doctors do great things and don't get all the thanks they deserve. But if there was an equivalent, it's fucking editor. The, the editor who makes your fucking movie pictures look good, magazine covers, most thankless fucking job ever. So when Nikki has her people like crafting shots, when every celebrity does it, I do it. I do it. When you're sitting around crafting your image a certain way, boy oh boy, does shit get real when you gotta like step away from the limelight. And if you've watched a lot of celebrities on Instagram, a lot of real shit, a lot of real stars who don't touch equipment, know nothing about uploading, touching things, I'm guilty too. Like, wow, I'm used to camera and editing bay, but so everybody can film from their phone? How do you do that? I'm still learning. But watching Nikki in that situation was just like, whoa. Yeah, she was either afraid to get on, anxiety, or something maybe, but wasn't the best. Isn't he still the producer? I thought Lil Wayne had stopped because he was having something bad going on with the whatever the drink was. See, I never looked at her as a cokehead. I thought she was just like mouthy, and I thought it was really the image. I thought it was an image. But I don't watch a lot of her interviews. I like some of her work, some of her songs, but not all. I don't like the Barbie doll connection. I don't like the Barbie doll kid connection. I don't like that. Nor do I agree with connecting all the. Never mind. Anyways, being a celebrity is tough, and I can't imagine her level of celebrity and then popping out a kid. Your body stretches out. You're different, and you come back into the space trying to fit back into that exact same spot. It's tough. It's tough. So I didn't know her like I guess I never looked at her like that. And everything I've really looked at of Nicki Minaj was beautifully edited. Shout out to all the editors out there in the world. Air hugs. Because without you, there'd be no entertainment. Period. Period. Lord. Hi, Mina. I see you there. She had a baby in September. Right. So you're still getting your body back to shape, and that's heavy. And I'd be panicked. I would be panicked. Having to re enter the world and show your body and take those same. How do you. Listen, I'm going through it myself. I tend to take long breaks from my industry, and I come back a little bit bigger each time. And while my fans don't mind, we're trained a certain way. We're very trained in Hollywood. Anything close to Hollywood, very trained to do certain things and think a certain way. And while I wasn't on her level ever, as a dancer, I worked at clubs, more than one, where in order to continue working every morning, you had to come in and stand on a scale. And if you went over 5 pounds, your ass went back over that fucking threshold of the door. You couldn't work till you lost that weight. So if that's what they was doing to strippers, I can't even conceive of what they do to someone as high value as a Nicki Minaj or a Cardi B. And when they can't fuck with you directly, I know Hollywood will make you what they want, they gonna get it. They gonna get it. Long as you hungry, long as you thirsty, somebody has something you want. And that's the nature of Hollywood. So if she wants her spot back, it's unfortunate. I would not, I hope she comes back. I've not heard her new music, but I hope she embraces an opportunity to present herself as a mother, a guide, uh, some type of role model, something. At least for the kid. I don't know. Yeah. And it's a lot of pressure. Before, it's pressure from the outside before the amount of pressure you have towards yourself. Nikki's house has probably got to have pictures of her all throughout, all those body changes and tight here, big, juicy there. And now you probably have stretch marks on your thighs. And who knows? Things that doctors can't fix. But an editor can, and we'll be seeing those edited pictures, but she's at home being herself and still trying to be Nicki Minaj. A stupid hoe. I always wondered, what do these celebrities who do that, how do they talk to their kids? Because it's one of the reasons I chose not to have them. I don't want to, I know how cruel the world is, and I wouldn't want to see my child suffer for the connection. Because people are fucked up. She just lost her father too. Right. And nothing will probably make you zone the fuck out like either some sport drugs or, and by sport I mean like up your nose. That or I don't think she's on SSRIs or anything. I don't think she's on anything prescribed. But she definitely came across as a little bit fluffy. Yes, Eskimo, I agree. I would need I would need at least like, I don't drink Red Bull, but I'd probably down like 3 of them and hope for the best. I would have 3 of them and hope for the best and be as bubbly and off the wall. But she had Drake come on. When Drake came on, she completely switched gears, and it was like she had trouble doing it without the entourage, maybe. I could not imagine the pressure. Hello, Siphon. Serenity. I see what you wrote, Ma. What celebrity? Oh Lord, which celebrity? Here comes some stress. What celebrity? Several re-ups. Yeah, yeah. Hey though, it was worth it to see the big gigantic boobs. They're huge. Like, I think she's bigger than me. And I'm an I cup. They were just like, it was porn star big. Like, it was like 80s porn star big. For those who I'm dating myself, sorry. Sorry about that. For those of you who are in the know, you know what I'm talking about. Basketball. That's all. I'm going to stop there. I don't want to do one on Nikki if that's what you're talking about, but I think her problems are pretty apparent. Father dies. People won't stop talking about your husband being uh, that word. Ooh, though. You know who I would do a reading on? Chrissy Teigen. There, I said it. Did y'all hear about what she did? Did y'all hear about Chrissy Teigen? Very disappointing, because I follow her on Twitter. I was like, oh, I'll support her and John. I don't like how she talks to him. She comes across very, like like the crazy one behind closed doors. Y'all didn't see Christy. Come on. Chrissy Teigen. What's the story? Not now. Not now. Okay. I'm going to my Twitter. So, because I don't remember the girls' names. Chrissy. Okay. Whoa, damn. All right, so Chrissy Teigen. Chrissy Teigen told a 16-year-old child to off themselves. And okay, that's the thing right now. Courtney Stodden, I guess is the girl's name, when she was 16, apparently, and when she was 16 and when Chrissy was in her 20s, apparently she was DMing and writing publicly, consistently, monthly, encouraging that girl to hurt herself. So there's that. Uh, and everybody's kind of in a huff because President Trump can't have a Twitter, but she gets to sit on Twitter telling some underage girl to kill herself. I'm sorry. I don't care if you don't like Trump, hate him, for me to mention that. I don't give a fuck. Listen, she's telling someone to kill themselves. What did they go through? And as I understand it, Chrissy was telling her that, but Courtney Stodden doesn't identify as a woman or man. You call her they or them. I'm still learning about the gender identity stuff, but so she wrote some tweets. It's on BuzzFeed. Here's on BuzzFeed. Chrissy Teigen is being accused of being a bully toward a teenager and telling them to commit suicide. So Chrissy Teigen apologized. And Courtney became famous 10 years ago at the age of 16 after marrying 50-year-old actor Doug Hutchison. The media responded badly, and I guess a part of that was her being picked on. And during that time, Chrissy Teigen was bullying her. Let's see. Chrissy wouldn't just publicly tweet about wanting me to take a dirt nap, but would privately DM me and tell me to kill myself. Things like, I can't wait for you to die. This isn't the first time Courtney's even spoken out about it. 2 months ago, after Chrissy briefly left Twitter because she was being bullied, Courtney posted a video calling her a hypocrite. She says, I think for me, because I experienced so much harassment and bullying from her when I was just 16 years old. At 17, at 18, at a time when I needed help, like I was being abused. She sent me so many different tweets, private DMs, up until a couple of years ago. It's so damaging when you have someone like Chrissy Teigen bullying children. So people went looking through the tweets or the tweets. First one, oh, get out of here. Okay, first one says, here's one. You are just so effing weird. This is from Chrissy Teigen. You are just so effing weird, seriously. Placing my hands in Marilyn Monroe's provocative prints. And then she writes to the girl about your butthole. Another tweet she writes, Courtney Stodden, what drug makes you do that with your mouth? Asking for a friend who really wants to know how to look like an idiot. Another tweet, at Courtney Stodden, my Friday fantasy, you, dirt nap, baby. Another one she sends to the girl, go to sleep forever. I'm sorry. And it's mean stuff. If that's how they talk to each other, well, then maybe you should just be a model and not do shit publicly like that. I follow Chrissy Teigen. She does tweet some weird ass shit. I will say that. She has tweeted some uncomfortable stuff like, really? And all I've ever seen of her tweet that made me uncomfortable was the fucked up shit she says about John. Like, why do you talk about your husband like that? And you don't really seem like you're joking. You seem like a mean person. But you accept it because you're his woman. And we like your dude. But now, if that's how they all talk to each other, she talks to John like that. So now I'm looking at John sideways like, I'm not listening to your music no more. You're a bitch. You're not a man. Sorry. I didn't know models talk to each other like that. That's crazy. You should die to an underage girl. Okay. If that's how they talk to each other, okay. But you typed it and then you pressed send in a tiny little phone. You never thought nobody would see that? Is that like what kind of ego is that? I don't like how powerful is the ego? That's insane. That is insane. And yes, I agree with you, Eskimo. John apparently does wear the panties. I can't believe, that. I had to, look at her Twitter page. When I saw that story, I was looking at her Twitter page like, I need to unfollow her, but it's a slow train wreck. I will do a reading on her. Because if she talks to underage people like that, if she was talking to somebody her own age, game on. That's two adults doing what they do. If they were both the same age, teenagers, that's what kids do. That's one thing. I disagree with the words, but okay. But that's a grown woman. Why was she picking on her? That doesn't make sense. Why were you picking on them? I'm sorry. She doesn't even identify as a woman anymore, so she's going through transitions of a lifetime. And you're picking on her? Ah, right. There it is in a nutshell. Damn. Yeah, you're right. What's that like? Untouchable. You could do no wrong. You could say anything. I'm inspired. Give me a second. I'm just going to do a real quick one. We're just going to do a real quick one. What's coming for Miss Teigen? Chrissy Teigen. 30 days, real quick. 30 days, quick read. 30 days. I feel like title cards. 30 days. What will we hear about? Halfway. 30 days. Furniture shopping? That's weird. I'm going to clarify that. You are the source. She has to take accountability, forgetfulness, old lessons, fixed energy, and heartbreak. One more. Okay, I asked for one, I get two. Healing time and the casual events. Connection. Oh, casual connections become a problem. Let's clarify that. Mind, furniture shopping. A loss of protection. Someone's able to influence some change for her. Secrets coming forward that cause endings. This is my card of intense indifference, but sensitive issues. Something comes out about sex, though, because we all know what furniture is. That's why I'm trying to clarify that shit. Whose furniture? The Watcher. So somebody searches out something. There's a masculine energy who has a turning point in the way they think. They start looking. Okay, things kind of spin out of control. So I get a masculine energy to start off with the furniture. Nothing but masculine energies. Or a masculine energy who is maturing. Look at this. So we start with the Hermit, right? And he's looking at someone who wants to be a star more than him. Someone who probably should be contained. We get the turning point with the Wheel. And it rolls to a turning point. Things that were snowballs that were coming down the hill at some point. Ace. Ace of Swords right up off the top. So it's truth, shit coming out, justice, people making actions, deciding on leadership. I don't know if it's exiting companies or something. So it can be loss of status. Money's here too. Someone's looking at how things are affecting their funds as they start to. And then we get the king in reverse. He was in reverse though, right? So it's like somebody who realizes a bad judgment call. But I also get the sensing of bad advice. More data comes out, something that causes silence. It's first time a woman shows up here. First time a woman shows up here and she is Eight of Swords. So it's somebody who restricts themselves, loses things, confusion, loses power. Others are going to be looking to separate. There'll be alterations in money. Things change. Offers go in other directions. The one that once seemed trustworthy is no longer. It goes from being profitability to liability. Emphasis on the lie. Three of Wands. Something's coming though that she doesn't see. Something's coming she doesn't see yet. More knowledge. More opinions. More opinions feels like a group discussing how to proceed in an offer. And it's their own fault. Her own fault. And the queen wants to go within, doesn't she? All those birds of prey flying in overhead. You know, it's like somebody trying to act like they know how to deal with a situation with grace. Knight of Wands. And then in comes this fast fucking energy. Someone who's confident and not going to give up. Not going to give up. Feels like the energy of some more connections coming out that's going to affect her money. Something else comes out. So my first feeling was something about someone coming forward who can say something else happened. Another person coming forward. Yeah, here's the group. Here's the group. In the Three of Cups, it's community. It's the groups. It's the hive. Why does that word come through? The hive? Is it that? Is it like... Maybe she does. How many people did she hurt? A collective coming for her head. The hive. I don't know if that connects to it. Is this a Beyonce thing? Did she go for the beehive? I don't know. I heard hive. So okay. So if it's a model thing, and she could talk to that girl like that, maybe it's possible she talks to others like that, and there's a group waiting to come for that ass. Yeah, spilling that data. There will be more. It's coming in slowly. It's got claws and many legs. Many legs, many connections. People will want to shield themselves. I just heard corporate shielding. I don't even know how that applies. So there's a masculine energy who pulls the fuck back. Feels like a moment of anger, rage from a masculine energy. I don't know what sign John is, but there is a king mind. He feels connected to the hermit, because along this way he has to be a part of the shit too. When you fuck with somebody who's got that karma coming back, can be consequences for everyone. And there are. Damn. So the Ten of Cups is here, right? You see the family. But this was in reverse, so the home breaks apart. A family changes. And by changes, I mean break. Now, for those of you who read, I'll put that way, because that's how it came out. We can all make that Chrissy Teigen face that she makes in all those gifs. Looks like family issues, maybe? Could be. A little? Some stuff going on? I get. I don't feel like this is side lovers thing. Like, it feels like a situation where they probably always fucked around. They strike me as a couple that gets down like that. A lot of Hollywood gets down like that. They definitely. Somebody, there's some other shit. I think she has emotional issues for it because she wants to control. But I wouldn't be surprised if she was fucking around on the side or doing shit on the side. She strikes me as that type. I see lovers potential here, but with a 10 being in reverse, something that was not finished, bad luck, in love, lust. I can imagine this may be hard on the relationship between the two of them now, but feels like it feels like a situation where it okay. What I'm about to say is harsh. Feels like okay, oh there. Feels like a situation where it was for him cheaper to keep her. My first impression between these two cards was tighter grip. Cause here we've got somebody worried about how they look, the appearance. But here, this one is looking back at the family, looking back at the two children. And he's looking over the shoulder of his partner at the children. So, to me, in reverse, My first feeling was just like tighter grip. While the world is falling apart around them, will she grip harder? Like, what will she do to try to harness that grip while still being upfront, doing anything for celebrity? The man is looking back at the children. What do I do about them? I get the sensation of somebody who would leave if they could. Maybe they don't know how. Maybe she knows too much. She strikes me as the type of person who would threaten harm or damage if she doesn't get her way. She admits to being an alcoholic, so she probably has a beast of a vocabulary in saying fucked up shit. And she doesn't care what it costs. Like, I think this is where it really applies, where the snake is on one side and the fire on the other. And in the middle, logic hoping for that. She really strikes me as the type of person who maybe even just had those kids so that she could have that life. If she talks to kids like that, she sees John as a kid. He sees the kids as being worth protecting. He realizes she'll probably slaughter his ass in court. If he try to divorce her, if she talks to a kid like that, that's the chick that'll punch herself in the elevator on the way up to the courtroom on the day of the divorce. She is that bitch. She's the bitch that'll be all on camera punching herself. Yeah, nah, bro. And he was probably just looking at the titties, and the kids just kept coming. And now he's so fixed in it, you can't leave. You're a part of it no matter what. And maybe he has no logic at this point in the situation, too. That level of power and money, the levels of corruption probably run so deep we can't imagine. I remember seeing a picture of Chrissy, like she lost her baby or something, and they're in the medical office, like she's got the blanket. Or you just lost your baby, and they're using it as a photo op. It was like a whole like. She strikes me as a very heavy. I mean, I don't know if any of you have ever experienced being around someone who drinks, an alcoholic, a real alcohol, not like the, not like a glass of wine, and then I tell you about yourself. It's a full-fledged, like, like in it to win it. Alcoholic can't go anywhere. Like, if you ever experienced that, Lord, then you can imagine John probably being in a lot of damaging situations that he probably went through as a child his damn self. He probably had some bullying going on in his life too. She is probably like a real bully. Clean music lover. So, okay, so you're around a lot of alcoholics. The alcoholic who will tweet publicly for people to harm themselves. What's that alcoholic like at home? She has a court show? Not anymore, she don't. not an emoji now. Hollywood will step right over that body. Okay. On to the next. You don't want to be trolled like that. I hope they won't keep her. But if they keep her, you know what world you live in. And let that tell you all you need to know about the people making those shows. I could say more, but truth of the matter is you can come up missing. And those are facts. I think it'd be better if parents just took care of their fucking kids so other adults don't get to them. How about that? Then we don't have to have that. Chrissy telling someone to hurt themselves. Good Lord. Hold on. Clarify the loss. Keep hearing about that. Chrissy Teigen, clarify the loss. Did she do something with gardens or something? Ew. Okay, well, I see her being cast out of something or put outside of a deal. Somebody doesn't like the tangled mess, though. As the dirt starts to come out, people start to see more of the landscape of the abuse. There's some type of ambush in the loss, like something comes out. Or somebody, I don't, okay, that's the wrong way to say it. Somebody draws attention, somebody calls attention to something else that was always available to be seen, but everybody skipped over it because of who she was. I don't like the word tube keeps catching my attention. Tube. I'm not going any further than that. So there's a loss in time. She goes quiet or indoors. Ambush is here twice. Holdings. Something with a corp. Okay. Corporation. Something promotional. Time's up. Somebody has to stop something from happening. So this could be the take back of deals, because work is over that. So time's up on some deals. Going forward, loss of work. At the bottom, awareness. They may have to move. They may have to move. So she's going to go through something that looks like depression, but it's only happening because she's experiencing financial losses. There's anxiety, loss of work, my poverty card. But it's not a financial hardship broke. It's a feeling broke. It's a broken thoughts. Uh, the it's coming off the pedestal a little bit because people are finding out what's true and not true. The honest liar, pointing fingers at everybody else. I see a move. I see a move. City buildings for safety. And there's something that happens. More conversations about who she talked down to. I don't like that this card is here. I can't even read it. But some power play that was done in the past, something that caused financial or growth harm to another, besides this Courtney Stodden. This feels assault connected. Clarify. Oh. I hope this isn't it. I'm stopping here. I just saw a story or something in my head right now, just like, okay, something was happening to somebody and Chrissy turned her back or something and let something happen. Fighting. Fighting and being a hater. With a hidden agenda, too, no less. Causing someone loss. Fighting with somebody, or somebody you don't like, or somebody Chrissy was fighting with. Battles. Something happened to that person. Chrissy knew she turned her back. Like letting something happen. Very reckless. Angry, bitter. And the magician. Did she make it happen? Was it a plan against someone for them to be harmed? Yes, to block their money and so that others would pass judgment. Oh, we gonna hear some shit. Ew. So start watching her page, y'all. This sounds like somebody else coming out of the woodwork saying some ill type shit. It felt like the energy of like inviting someone someplace and knowing that bad things are gonna happen to that person. And maybe spiking a drink or turning your back on someone that, like, you invite a friend to a party or something, or Chrissy invites someone to a party and gives that person a drink, and you guys are friendly, so you think it's cool to take a drink from Chrissy. 30 minutes later, dot, dot, dot. 30 minutes later, there's a bunch of people outside the door holding their wands, doing damage. Someone getting ambushed because of her. And she had control. chose the direction for someone who didn't know. Because she wanted them out of the game. She wanted them to walk away from. Oh. Okay, maybe not. So my question was, does she just go after people who flirt with John? No. No. She just has a fucked up brain. She targets and focuses in on those she doesn't like. Focuses on innocent, weaker ones. That woman is heavy. Okay. So I do see some, what do you call it when you try to clean things up or stop things? What is it? I'm sorry, I lost the word. Damage control. Damage control is attempted not well. Very expensive. Boy, there's conversations going on in the background about her right now. Big talks. Withholding funds or taking back offers. It keeps coming back. Ooh wee. But this is unhappy home. Feels like feels like very unhappy home to me. Anger, blame. She ain't taking the blame properly though. She's saying the right things, but I don't get the sense of somebody who's truly apologetic at all. I see somebody who is, wow. I see, okay. Very weird, I get the energy of somebody cooking up revenge. Looking to harm somebody. Like she wants to hurt somebody so she feels better. That woman is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna stop there, you guys. We will just listen for changes in financial offers, change of residence, some type of ambush. I don't know if this is some type of ambush. Doesn't mean people like no militant or anything, but could be more than one person or a group of people somehow connected to her who can cause major alteration, major changes. Speaking up, they've been waiting for something that they thought would never come, and now it's here. And they've been holding on to that emotion or that the vine of anger and sadness. Something RAPE here too. Somebody, some statement about some statement or event where something happened against somebody's will connected to her. Nonetheless, though, this card is about rejection, aggression, power play. Somebody who felt entitled to do what they were doing. But I really do feel like something physical happened. Somebody's gonna say that because of her. But I see a move. And I see a move because money has changed. Something financially that would have been of use changes. I don't know if they're moving to, feels like moving to some type of building. But it doesn't feel like a house per se. Maybe it looks like a building. I don't know. Maybe it's a luxury apartment, something. But stop, time's up. And proving the honest liar. Wow. Anyways, you guys keep your ears open for that data. Because Miss Thang is going to lose some jobs. Something about the home something, domestic something has to do with the job loss. I know she writes books with recipes. Maybe there's a book deal that changes or something. Whatever it is, it was a financial source that was dependent on. Cause this is like work, not like luck and money. Poverty and work, and time's up. Anyways, I'm done with this. All right, you guys. We shall see. I will keep my ears peeled about that too. And if y'all see anything, please add it in the comment section if you would of this video. And I'll put it on the community page. If you guys do cards and you see anything else coming, put that shit in the comments. Let's keep track. Celebrity gossip when soap operas suck. Could be interesting. And I know some of y'all in here do cards. Eskimo. So if y'all happen to be sitting around pulling data, add it to the comments. And we'll just see what happens. I do feel like like ball of yarn unwinding type shit. Anyways, 6, do you have anything to go with that Chrissy Teigen data? Fuck no. Okay, how about now? Thanks. Anything else? I'll stop there. Okay. You guys have a relaxing evening. Ice cream for everyone. And if you're not having ice cream, I'll have extra on your behalf. Okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, let me put this deck away. Okay. I don't know about detective on duty. We just flipping cards. We gonna see. And look, Serenity does tarot. Eskimo, okay. We're remote viewers, but we got cards. I don't know. Do something. Shit. If you're just feeling the mood. If not, research. We'll see. You go by Encyclopedia Brownsky. Oh, that's a good one. Well, we'll see what happens with Miss Thing. I don't wish poverty for anybody, and her husband is still cute and can sing. Maybe they'll fight and he'll be single, and then I can listen to his music again because he'll be hot instead of a weak looking dude. Anywho, we'll see what happens. You guys have an absolutely wonderful evening. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button if you're new here. If I missed your questions, you'll have to come back and try to ask again in another live. And yes, I'm going to enjoy some ice cream. You guys have a wonderful evening. And remember, you're well, even if Chrissy Teigen isn't. Good night, Angie. Night, Eskimo and Serenity. All the goddesses. You guys get your beauty rest. Night.